Yo, it's Parker, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing why positive thinking is, well, for suckers, and why you should start using negative thinking instead. So buckle down, it's only going to be about 10 minutes. Let's jump into things. What I want you to understand is that there's two different polarities in this world. Okay, there's the negative polarity, and then there's also the positive polarity. So we're jumping in my iPad right here because most of the time people think and associate negativity as like bad and positivity as good. Okay, but I want to kind of explain why neither or are good or bad. Here's the thing. This world is neutral. This world is just full of energy. Think of it like electricity. Electricity can be used for tons of good things. It can light up the world. It can, give us light. And it can also be used as bad things. Electrician could get electrocuted and die, right? Very dangerous. The same is true for like the temperature or the weather, right? Is 120 degrees, is that good or is that bad? Is negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit, is that good or is that bad? It's neutral, okay? There's no good or there's no bad. It just is. And the same is true for positive thinking and negative thinking. But the lie that you've been sold, the lie we've all been sold, is that we need to become positive thinkers. We need to be like, affirmations are so popular that there's such a trend these days. You wake up, you look at yourself in the mirror, you say, Parker, I am great. I am strong. I am so sexy. My boss is going to give me that raise. My wife is going to stop sleeping around, blah, 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 right? And so you get told all of this, all these ideas where it's like, just start positive thinking because everybody wants to sell you something, right? 2026, am I right? So one of the reasons that I'm making this video is because my natural proclivity is towards negativity. And the truth is, in this modern world, most people are. If you clicked on this video, then it's more than likely that you are on the negative side of the polarity. Okay, if you clicked on a video about negative thinking, maybe you struggled with negative thinking before. And I put that in quotations because it's not actually a struggle. It's something that you're going to be able to use for one of your biggest advantages. But you've just been listening to people who have and tend to have the positive polarity of things. So you ever wonder why, you might do these affirmations, you might try to think positively, you might try to have all of this gratitude and feel into these emotions, but for some reason, nothing ever changes. Well, it's because you have a different engine than these people. Most people have a different engine, okay? You are more catered towards this negativity engine, and that is not a bad thing at all. There's no good or bad with this. But what you have to understand is that the negativity engine, it runs off of diesel. Okay, it runs off of diesel fuel. The positivity engine, it just runs off of normal gas. Okay, and so what you've been trying to do is you've been trying to put all this normal gas into your negativity engine, but the thing is, it's never going to get to your destination. Look, both of these engines still work and they still run properly, and they're still going to get you to your destination. You just have to be feeding it the right fuel. And by trying to start thinking positively, you're feeding it the wrong fuel. You got to start feeding it some goddamn diesel. Okay, so what is the diesel that you need to be feeding it? Well, instead of all this positive mumbo jumbo stuff that doesn't actually align with your engine, you're going to start feeding it what does align. Okay, so what are some of the things that do align? Okay, what are some of the tendencies of people who have sort of negative thinking? Okay, let's have you sort of come up with it on your own, because I don't want to put words in your mouth. For me and for the people that I've talked to, here's some of the things. Okay, it's a lot of anxiety. It's a lot of overthinking. It's a lot of negative expectation, just like expecting bad things to happen. Okay, and so that's where all of the angst comes from. And so in your head, instead of the positivity engine of people where they're like, just expect positive things to happen, things are going to go well. Okay, imagine you have a presentation with your boss, right? Public speaking is one of the biggest fears that most people have. There's two different types of people. Okay, there's one person who it wakes up and is like, oh shit, this could go really bad. This could go really bad. I might get fired. I might let down my boss, blah, 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 blah. This other person might wake up and might be like, wow, if I do good today, like I could get a raise. People might look at me like a cool guy, like a cool gal. Things might go really in my favor today. Yeah. And like expecting good things to happen. Okay. Obviously in this world that we've, incarnated into, this is seen as like a better thing to be, right? Of course it is. Like everybody wants to feel those emotions. And I think that everybody can actually feel these emotions, but you're using the wrong engine to get there. Okay. And so instead of waking up and doing your affirmations and trying to have all these positive thoughts go through your head every single day of like, I am great, I am swell, start using your engine with the right fuel. So if you already have an anxious mind, an overthinking mind, where you're expecting bad things, couple that emotion with the thoughts that you want. So I'll give you an example really quick, and I want you to do it right now with me inside of this video so that you can see that it works as well. Instead of being like, oh, this presentation is going to go well. I'm good. This is going to be awesome, which you're probably doing. You're feeding it the wrong fuel. This is what you do instead. Oh shit. Oh fuck. This presentation, it's going to go really well. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Everyone's going to like me. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think I'm going to do really well in this presentation. Oh man, what are they going to think of me? They're going to think of me really well. Oh, they're going to think really well of me. Oh shit. Okay, do you see what I'm doing here? It looks hilarious. It looks so funny. It looks so ass backwards, but you are using your natural tendencies of negativity and you are feeding it the right fuel of diesel. You're feeding it anxious thoughts. You're feeding it overthinking. You're feeding it this emotional thing of like expecting bad things. You're coupling it with actual new thoughts of what you want to happen. You're coupling it with the destination. Okay, but because your natural tendencies, for whatever reason, whether you were born with it, whether they happened over time, it tends to be towards the negative train. Use it. Like, why are you trying? It's like you're trying to just become a completely different person. Try to like go on this healing journey and like do all this mumbo jumbo shit. And like, this is what you were actually meant to do. You weren't meant to resist the negative thoughts. You weren't meant to just have positive thoughts. You were meant to end resistance. You're not supposed to resist, okay? If you start to look at some of the most famous spiritual teachers of our time, they don't tell you to like just stop thinking negatively. They don't even tell you like even think positively. They tell you to like take no thought, okay? And so you're not supposed to just try to go into this engine. Stop trying to be like other people who have this natural engine if it hasn't worked out for you yet. If you don't have a good destination of like great relationships, like confidence, a good job, just like all the things that you want, like connections, friendships, great at dating, like whatever it is for you specifically, your engine can get you to that destination. Just start feeding it the right fuel. And all you have to do is, instead of being like grateful and like putting these positive thoughts in your head, exploit the negative thinking that is already you. And do it right now. You just feel lighter. It just feels true. Okay? Like true things feel true. So don't take my word for it. Do it yourself. What thing are you maybe like anxious about right now? What's something that you want? What's a goal that you want? And instead of doing affirmations or trying to think positively throughout the day, allow your mind to think and feel the negative emotions, but just towards what you want. Like negatively be like, oh shit, I'm getting so jacked. Oh no, I have too much motivation to go to the gym. Oh shit. And literally just from that, you start to feel how true it feels. It's made an immense impact on my life. And I know it can for you, and it's so simple, and you want to do that throughout the day. So tell me in the comments what you think, if you did it, if you can feel an immediate difference, and keep it up, and I'll talk to you soon. Subscribe. Thanks. Peace.